Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. McCuddy and welcome back to another video. Yo, I got some old school ass gameplay in the background, bro. I was scrolling through the PlayStation Store. This game is called Destroy All Humans, by the way. Just in case you don't know, if you never played this game, I feel bad for you. This shit is dope. Or at least I had a lot of fun playing it back in my childhood. And I saw it in the PlayStation Store, so I was like, fuck yeah, I'm downloading that shit. But if you ever played this game before, you're a real one. And by the way, I saw in the last video when I asked you guys if you wanted me to put instrumentals or not put instrumentals in the video, a couple of y'all were saying put instrumentals, so I got y'all. But anyway, today's story time. Oh my goodness, this shit took place with one of my friends, but we're not friends till this day. We were friends back then, but we just stopped talking. No bad blood or anything, you know, we just went separate ways. But yeah, I had one of my friends from back in the day, and this dude was fucking crazy. He was actually in one of my other story times, in two of them, I think. He was in two of them. I can't remember exactly what they were, but I think he was in two of them. I know one of them was from I think it was Crazy Guy Tried to Kill Me or something, or Almost Died to, I don't know, it's something like that. It was a really long time ago, that's why I can't remember the title. But yeah, he was in that story, and he's just crazy. Oh yeah, the story was called Crazy Guy Tries to Kill Me and My Friend. That was the title of it. He was in that story. And the reason why that whole situation even happened was because of him. Alright, but anyway, let me stop running my fucking mouth and get into the story time. So this took place a long ass time ago, to be honest. I want to say during like freshman, no, 8th grade. 8th grade or freshman year, somewhere around there. So I was hanging out with my friend at the time. We're gonna give him a name. Let's call him fucking Bill. I don't know. So me and Bill were just hanging out, you know, the usual, running around. This is when I was really young and I did a lot of stupid shit. I would literally hang out with friends and we would all go outside and just vandalize shit. I mean, I don't know why. I guess we thought it was fun. Don't do things I do, by the way. Just don't, alright? I'm a fucking idiot. You guys don't want to follow in my footsteps. Just don't. But anyway, we were, yeah, it was just a normal day vandalizing shit. It was late at night. We were going to meet up with our friends, because that's usually when we would vandalize shit. I'm still wondering why we thought that shit was fun. We would literally just break shit and run. It was so dumb. So dumb. But anyway, yeah, it was just one of those nights. I met up with my friend. We started walking, and we had a little bit of a long walk to get to our other friends. They kind of lived like on the other side of town, so we had a long ass walk. So to keep ourselves entertained during this long walk, we'd vandalize shit on the way to meeting up with our friends, right? So we just start ringing doorbells, you know, breaking shit on the street, knocking over trash cans. This was around the time where people were raking their leaves too and putting them in those big ass brown bags and leaving them on the side of the street so that the garbage truck can come pick them up. We would literally rip those apart. I talked about this in other story times. We would rip those shits apart and pour all the fucking leaves back on the grass like some dickheads, bro. So we're doing all that shit, you know, just being dickheads. We're opening all these bags, pouring them right back on the fucking grass. Bro, do you know how mad I would be if I was like, say I just raked my leaves one day and I put that shit all in a bag. It takes me about 2 to 3 hours to get all the fucking leaves off the grass, depending on how big the property is. Put it on the side of the street, come back out the next morning just to see the bag is ripped and all the leaves are back on the fucking grass. That's some, bro, that is some real dickhead shit right there. So yeah, we're doing all that shit, banging on doors, ringing doorbells, being dickheads. And we come across this one dude's backyard, really big backyard, and there was just one isolated tree in the backyard, just one tree. I don't want to say it was like too big of a tree, but it was decent size, right? It was pretty big. So when my friend sees this tree, his eyes light up. He literally stops in his tracks and his eyes just light up. And I look at him, I'm like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, let's keep going. And he's like, yo, I have a great idea right now. And I'm like, oh no, what the fuck is going on through this guy's head right now? And I'm like, all right, man, what's your idea? And he goes, just wait. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay. So he goes in his book bag, he pulls out a lighter and an Axe bottle, and I already know what the fuck's about to go down. He's staring at the tree, he pulls out an Axe bottle with a lighter. I'm thinking the worst at this point, and I'm just like, dude, look, I know what you're thinking right now, don't fucking do it. And he just looks at me, he smiles and turns around, and I'm like, dude, don't do it, please do not do it. And then he turns back at me, he's like, dude, come on, it would be so sick, it would be so funny, dude, just set this guy's tree on fire and fucking leave. And I'm sitting here like, no, that would not be funny. That's actually really stupid. Look, I know we do stupid shit all the time, but you cannot light this dude's fucking tree on fire. What if it catches on to something else? And he's all like, nah, you think too much, man. It's not gonna spread anywhere. Look, it's isolated. All we're gonna do is set it on fire just a little bit, and we're gonna get the fuck out of there. Nothing's gonna happen. Don't worry. And my dumb ass let him talk me into it, bro. So I end up just being like, you know what? Fuck it. Just do it. So after I end up being okay with it, he starts, you know, smiling. He gets a really big smirk on his face, turns on his lighter, and starts spraying the bottle. And at first, he wasn't spraying it at the tree. He was just spraying it in the air, acting like a fucking idiot, just doing whatever he does. And after looking like a retard for about 2 minutes, he finally decides to start setting the tree on fire. So he starts off by burning a few of the leaves at the bottom. He sprays one leaf at the bottom, and it just like disintegrates. It completely just disappears. He's like, yo, did you see that? That was sick. And I'm sitting here, I'm like cheering him on because I'm an idiot. Yeah, bro, that shit was sick. Light some more up. So he pulls off another one and lights it on fire, right? And I guess that wasn't enough for him. He needed a bigger flame. So after that, he pulled off like 3 or 4 more. Light them all on fire at the same time. Obviously, it was causing a bigger flame. So he was getting excited. This dude like had a history of setting shit on fire. This isn't the first time he set something on fire. There was a different time where this dude set something on fire. I'm gonna save that for another story time though. Just be on the lookout for that. But just know that this dude loves setting shit on fire. But anyway, let me get back to the story. So he starts burning more leaves. He's getting excited. I'm sitting here. I'm thinking it's dope too. I mean, I don't know why. I love setting shit on fire as well. I can't just sit here and say I didn't because I did. But yeah, after burning a few leaves, after taking off a few leaves and burning them, this dude looks at me. He goes, dude, I'm gonna set the whole fucking tree on fire. And I'm like, no, dude, do not set the whole entire tree on fire. That's no. I'm okay with you just taking off leaves and burning them, but if you try to burn the whole fucking tree, it's not gonna end well. And he goes, oh my god, dude, come on, look at you thinking too much again. We could just light this shit on fire and run, dude, it'll be fine. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, don't light the entire tree on fire. That's a really dumb idea. What if it catches onto something else? And he goes, dude, stop being a pussy. And I'm like, bro, I'm not being a pussy. I'm just being smart. Like, that is not a good idea. And he goes, man, whatever, I'm doing it. So sure enough, fucking Bill starts setting the tree on fire. He starts off from the bottom and works his way up. At first, it wasn't too big of a flame, but as he started going like around the tree, that's when the flame started to get bigger. So it was getting a lot bigger, and I'm just sitting here like, yo, bro, chill out. Like, it's getting way too big now. And he's like, nah, bro, it's just getting started. And I'm like, dude, fucking stop setting the tree on fire. Just wait a little bit at least. It's getting too big. And he goes, nah, dude, nah. You're a pussy, dude. Nothing's gonna happen. And I'm just like, I'm starting to back up at this point because it's like to the point where it's getting in my face. So I start to back up. I'm kind of wanting to get out of there as well because the flame was just getting way too big. So I'm backing up, and this motherfucker's still running around the tree, you know, having the time of his life, setting the shit on fire. And you can tell that the flame was getting big because he was like, he had his whole arm spread out, and he was like ducking away, like away from the fucking fire, so that it wouldn't hit his face. So that's how you knew the flame was getting way too big. And I'm trying to tell him like, yo, bro, that's it, come on, we need to get out of here, bro. Like, this flame's getting way too big. So he starts to back up, right? He starts to back up, and you know what he does? This idiot pulls out his phone and starts Snapchatting it. And he's just sitting there like, ha, I just set a fucking tree on fire in somebody's backyard. And I'm just sitting here like, bro, oh my god, what is this guy doing? Now he's posting it on Snapchat. So as he's sitting there trying to Snapchat the whole thing, the whole backyard is lit. Like, it looks like it's fucking morning in the backyard because of how big the flame was. Luckily, this dude had a really big backyard, and the tree was like in the middle of the whole backyard, so it didn't catch on to anything else. But if there was anything even close to that tree, bro, it would have been a terrible situation. Terrible. So he's still there Snapchatting the whole thing, and I'm trying to tell him like, bro, let's go. He's standing there like, check me out, Snapchat, I just set somebody's tree on fire in their backyard. And I'm sitting here like doing the come here motion, like, come on, bro, we gotta go. Like, the flame's getting out of control. So as he keeps Snapchatting and I'm trying to tell him that we need to get out of there, I notice a light inside the house turn on. And I'm just like, fuck, we're about to get caught. Like, my heart sunk into my fucking stomach, dudes. I was about to leave my friend. But, you know, I was like a ride or die friend. I'm a loyal ass friend, so I couldn't just leave him there. So when I notice this light turn on, I tell him like, yo, the fucking light inside just turned on, bro. Somebody's about to come outside. And he turns around, he's like, oh shit. So he immediately puts his phone back in his pocket and we start running, dude. We just start booking it. So as soon as we're about to jump the gate to get the fuck out of there, some dude came out the back door and just starts yelling, bro, like, what the fuck are you guys doing in my backyard? Get the fuck out of here, you dumbass kids setting trees on fire. I'm gonna call the fucking cops. You guys better hope they don't find you, little fuckers. And then he yells, babe, get the fucking fire extinguisher. And we're hearing all this shit as we're running away. They didn't chase us, obviously. They wanted to attend to the fucking tree that was on fire in their backyard because my dumbass friend decided it would be funny to set it on fire. So yeah, we ended up getting away, and once we got a good distance away and we were able to catch our breath, I look at my friend and I go, you're a fucking idiot. And you know what this motherfucker says? He looks at me, he goes, come on, you gotta admit, that was pretty fun though. And I'm like, no, it was not. We could have gotten in serious trouble. We could have seriously hurt somebody. And then he goes, yeah, but we didn't though. And I'm just like, you know what, dude? Whatever. I'm going home. And he's like, oh, you're about to go home already? And I'm like, oh, you just set a fucking tree on fire in somebody's backyard. Yes, I am going home. And he's like, oh, whatever, dude. All right, you know what? I'll just talk to you tomorrow then. And I'm like, all right, whatever, bro. Peace out. So I end up going home and playing some fucking video games. But yeah, that was the time my idiot friend thought it would be a good idea to set a tree on fire in somebody's backyard. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to smash that like button. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button as well. We are 4 more subscribers away from hitting 600. We've been getting a lot of love on the storytime videos, so if you guys could please keep it up, I would really appreciate it, and I'll keep dropping more. I really do appreciate all the support that we're getting on the story times lately, bro. It means so much. If you made it to the end of the video, you a rare one. Comment bananas if you made it to the end of the video. But with that being said, you guys are all awesome. Love each and every one of you, and as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Mr. McCuddy, out.
Whole gang full of drug addicts. Ooh, chill. Take a lot of shit, forgot what happened. I ain't gon' lie, I gotta have it. Swear to God, you can't be on my status. Swear to God. Start the day off with a pint. Chill. I'ma show you how to live life.